Remember last week, KT Malifi thought he was going to be granted bail and return home to his over 20 million rand home. No. Yeah, so he's still at Khosimamburu, but here's the real reason why I believe he wasn't granted bail. Kuningi guys, okay, this is incredible. It's giving Gulugudu overload. So, DJ Somebody investigators were threatened and they were also followed. This is an article in the Sowetan Live by Herman Molloy. Wow, guys. So, two detectives that were probing DJ Somebody's murder and other high profile killings were followed from court sessions in the VAAL and they received threats allegedly from a senior police officer and the suspect's family and friends. Wait a minute, who is this senior officer? You've got to name and shame. These are the days of naming and shaming. Ask over there, Shadrach Sibia, Senzo Mkono, and also Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, who is actually the one who dropped KT Malifa's situationship in his combat style media briefing. But let's continue reading on. Let's continue. These details are contained in an application for protection for the investigators, which was submitted by the NPA to the National Police Commissioner, General Fanny Masimola, who is currently being attacked by Shadrach Sibia, who was placed on a special leave of absence. I've just done a video updating that, so make sure you catch that as well. And while we're at it, okay, selfish plug, please hit the like button. That tells me you enjoy this content, you enjoy my style, and I'll keep doing these videos for you. Please. It's absolutely free, okay? And then, so that was this was confirmed by the NPA, okay? And this letter was submitted by the NPA to the National Police Commissioner General Fanny Masimola and other high-ranking officials in August 2024. What do you mean? They were already under threat in 2024? Because remember, KT Malifi was not yet arrested last year this time. But let's continue on. During the first few court sessions, the investigating team was actually followed from the court building, and many threats have been made inside the courtroom by the family and friends, and threats have been received via informers and even from high ranking police officers in the VAAL Rand area, reads the letter that the Sowetan has seen. So this is not making sense to me, okay? I think there's a mix up in dates. I think they meant to say August 2025 because, wait a minute, we only heard who unalived, allegedly, DJ Somebody this year. So what do you mean last? Anyway, you know what? Let's just continue. The case is brilliantly investigated and the accused are 100% connected to all the charges against them. Oh, they obviously face long terms of imprisonment as well as a definite life sentence for the assassination. Woo. From the above mentioned DJ Somebody, it is clear that the lives of the investigating officers are currently in grave danger, as well as the safety of the police dockets. Woo! You are requested to urgently arrange for the safeguarding of especially, and then the police investigators' names are, retracted. There is a real danger that their lives are in extreme danger, as these organized criminals will do everything in their ability to try and destroy the evidence against them and or to seriously derail the trial, read the letter. The Sowetan has withheld the names of the detectives to protect their identity, as you should. The NPA spokesperson Ulumka Mahanjana confirmed the letter and referred the Sowetan to the police for additional information. The Alexandra Magistrates Court has since heard that the detectives have been assigned a team of bodyguards who guard them 24/7. Katiso TK Malifi alleged the hitman Michael Puletau Diego Floyd Mabusela and Omosa Kekana have been charged with the unalivings of DJ Sumbody and his two bodyguards, Usibusiso Mokwena and Sandile Mnyeza, in November of 2022. It has also. Okay. I get it. Okay, so it is from court last year. It's because these guys. Okay. The hitmen, Michael Pule and Utieko Mabusela and Umusa Kekana they had already been in charge. They just happened to add KT Molefe right now, okay, recently. Okay, I get it. Why they were saying that these threats were in court as of last year, August. I stand corrected. Please excuse my tardiness there, okay? So it has also emerged in court that the accused have been linked to several other unalivings across Gauteng. The Sowetan previously reported how from March 2022 to April 2024, 6 men, including DJ Sumbody, died under a hail of bullets while in their cars on the roads. One of the victims, Hector DJ Vitos Butelezi, was shot 27 times by the gunman in a BMW X3 outside a nightclub in Soweto in March 2022. His bullet riddled body was found next to his car. 8 months later, DJ Somebody, whose real name is Opa Sifoka, was unalived together with Mokwena and Mnyeza, his bodyguards, when the gunmen rained bullets on them in Woodmead outside Midrand. DJ Somebody and Mokwena were found unalived in a VW Golf, while Mnyeza, who was driving separately in a BMW X5, was rushed to the hospital where he later lost his life a few days later. 4 months later, woo, kuningi guys, wow. 4 months later, in March 2023, Udon Tindleni was unalived on the N1. The following year, in April 2024, Aman Swat was still in his car and about to enter his workplace when he was sprayed with bullets. Allegations are that he was pew-pewed 23 times. Udao, Mabusela, and Kikana were initially arrested for the unaliving of SWAT last year. Okay, I'm following. 2 weeks ago, however, they were also charged with the unaliving of DJ Somebody, Mokwena, and Omyeza. Malefe was also added as an accused. The unalivings of Ubutelezi and Tindleni have also been added to their charges. Police National Spokesperson Brigadier Mate said the guns seized during the arrest for Swat's murder were later linked to at least 10 additional pew-pewings, unalivings. The same firearms were also used in the attempted assassination of businessman Vusimuzi Cat Matlala's ex-lover socialite Tebogo Tobejane in Senton in October 2023. Wait a minute. I need to process this for a second. So the firearms that were there pew-pewing DJ Somebody, Aman Swat, Butelezi, as well as Tindleni, then the 6 other names that they're not mentioning. Oh no, if we add the bodyguards, I think we need to like do a chart of this. The 2 bodyguards, that's a lot of casualties, guys. And then they went ahead and used the same, so they're using the same hitman. Is there a, like, you know how there's 10 111, is there like a number that you call to get these in copies? Because so Uvusumuzi Cat Matala, I always joke that he's in the same prison with KT Molefe and that, you know, them Kuluguchus and that, but these people know each other. Ooh, and they're working in the same circles and they're doing the same unalivings with the same firearm. What? Then they should just combine all these cases. I mean, it's the same firearm, right? Therefore, the ballistic evidence, they should just make it one long docket. Anyway, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But let's continue. What a revelation. The letter alleges that the suspects are involved in a serious crime syndicate. I think I just kind of put two and two together right there. I don't know why this hadn't connected for me. The letter alleges that the suspects are involved in a serious crime syndicate and close to 1 million rand was offered to them for the assassination of SWAT, an engineer. Woo! Investigations have also revealed that SWAT's assassination is directly linked to the whistleblowing via the Transnet hotline on corruption activities involving millions of rands. Of course, it's always got to do with money. The investigations also revealed that the firearms used during the commission of the assassination and found in their possession, they found them in their possession, are linked to multiple assassination and serious violent crime scenes, reads the letter. The cell phone linkage investigations have revealed high-profile organized crime and crime scene planning. Woo! A source close to the investigation said the accused had multiple phones. In their phones, there are pictures of the executed jobs, which suggests that they would take photos after assassinating a person and then send them to the person who ordered the hit to fasten the payment, said the source. They knew that they could be tracked through cell phone movements, so they used different phones for different scenes, which was seized by the police. He said shortly after the guns were seized during the SWAT investigation, they were taken to the Pretoria Ballistic Testing Mangena and Gang. Ooh. But they could not be linked to other crimes. Why not? So how did they suddenly link? They then went to KZN, and they were received by a political task team. And that is when they were linked to about 14 crime scenes, which included the DJs who were unalived in Gauteng. Ooh. On July 6th, KZN Police Commissioner General, we all know what happened on July 6th. Come on now. Alleged that there was a plot to silence investigations into the unalivings of the personalities in the entertainment industry, adding that senior officials were protecting the interests of criminal networks tied to substance cartels and that they are behind the stalling of investigations. Wow. That was quite a read, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I think like that article kind of put two and two together, and then the investigators need protection, and then they now have the protection. There's no way Cat was good. Not Cat. Cat is attempting to apply for bail next week. Does he really think he's going to get bail with all this hanging over him? Unless, of course, he has a medical condition. Like his wife, she's out on bail because she's a parent and has a medical condition. KT Malife was denied bail because of his previous behavior in the United Kingdom and the use of a fraudulent passport. Wow. Wow. I guess next week we find out all about Cat, okay? Who is he and what exactly is going on with him? That is it from me today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You absolutely know that brings me joy. And I'll catch you, of course, on my next upload. Bye.
And unusual activities were observed whilst the team were busy with the operation. These activities included a dispatching of members of the South African Police Service under the command of a senior manager at the head office to go and interrupt the operation that was unfolding. Fortunately, when they arrived there, the members realized that it is indeed a police operation, so they allowed the members to carry out their operation without disturbance. On the 30th December 2024, the ballistic expert issued a ballistic report which linked these firearms not only with the murder of Mr. Swart, but these firearms were linked with a number of high-profile cases. And these cases include very high-profile South African artists that were murdered in Gauteng, which occurred dating back as far as 2021. I'm not going to mention them, but we have them on record. On the 25th of June this year, the project coordinator of the political killings task team is arrested by IDEC. A dramatic arrest. On the 26th of June 2025, the accused, Katiso KT Molefe, who was arrested by the very same task team, was granted bail. Guess that one went under the radar. The work of the organized crime in Gauteng, supported by the political killings task team, has indeed been compromised. The disbandment of the political killings task team was influenced by the sterling work that they performed in Gauteng to uncover the criminal syndicate, which involved some members of the criminal justice system operating in Gauteng province, and not because of what I presented earlier, which was the work they did in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Their demise was as a result of them assisting Gauteng to uncover the criminal syndicate. Despite all these challenges, we acknowledge and appreciate the resilience of the members of the political killings task team. The political killings task team remains operational, albeit its attempt to disrupt its work to protect and serve the inhabitants of the Republic, as enshrined in the Constitution under Section 205, subsection 3 of the Constitution of the Republic. The political killings task team remains operational. Therefore, we have embarked on a process of registering a criminal investigation in order to deal with this infiltration and control of the criminal justice system by the organized crime.